you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That first down completion only netted them 3. Second and 7. To throw it is Locke. That's caught left side by Jake Butt. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much.
But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Let's go. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a give right side. McKinnon. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Nah. They took it from me. I didn't. I pressed X.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Darnold from the gun. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
No, I didn't do that.
We need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
I didn't do that, man. I know what I did, so.
And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Darnold from the red zone now. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Darnold. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 yards there and a first down.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here's Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, yeah, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make.
Man, how you stop these niggas from hitting you with these goddamn hit sticks every time?
You do have a chance of
it's like they get right up on you.
Or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here.
I can't never do it.
Take the shot.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lock. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Lock going to throw. And that is going
that
to be
motherfucker was fast as hell.
The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And
that
the
nigga
Jets
came
are
out of
going to get
nowhere.
the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Sure. 6 people in.
Back to throw, Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
My bad.
A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets will extend their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On the ground with a tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Let's go.
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It's
I
been
can't
this way
win for
most of the
fucking losing.
afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary
My receivers ain't
really
shit.
put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball
My receivers
team.
ain't shit.
Defense,
Saul started me out with the worst squad in the league.
Especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not
That's
giving
right, I
anything
said it.
to them.
Starting out with the most boo-boo squad in the league. I ain't got no offensive line, no running backs. I ain't got shit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Why couldn't I get the Chicago Bears in?
You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot. Help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Locke to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now Darnold. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
It don't matter what I do.
There, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing again is Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gray. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I'll just let the computer pick the fucking defense since I can do it.
EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Again, Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Hey.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle. Looking to throw on second down. Block over the middle. He's got Deshaun Hamilton. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Hey, Delta. Right there, 54, right there. 54 miles. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Throwing his lock on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lindsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Lock now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Here's Lock. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
This nigga need a role model.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
This nigga need a role model.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. To throw is Darnold. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's fourth down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying
that nigga
by.
work, man.
And these corners been really busy in this
Hey,
game.
he got a job, dude.
Last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively.
For real.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos get a bit closer. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Shit.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 48. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator.
I got an interception.
I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The end result, 21 yards.
Team 6.
Throwing on first down is Rock. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. On third down, block toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it at least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This is taken at the 3.
Man, I try to use a hit stick. That shit don't even work.
To the 33-yard
Let me go back to the...
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Ooh, shit.
Complete. That's great. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And Darnold wants to throw the football. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. Now it's Darnold. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Man, don't matter what, man.
This one goes
these niggas sorry as fuck, man.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now it's Darnold. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 8. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
On 2nd and 9. Lock. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Williams. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward.
So you're going to have to quit giving me these dookie booty ass squads, man.
They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Jets, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener.
I feel like I'm good enough to get one like Chicago or something.
Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I'd rather build up Chicago,
so
though.
For our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
It's not excuses, it's reasons.
We'll see you next time.
How you go? Like, all right. Now, feel me, guys, here in this chat. Let me see who all in here. See. All right, we got Dark Side, Simply, Short Dog. You told me I was gonna get the most dookie booty squad because I ain't, I wasn't all that good. I get it. You should reward motherfuckers if they do a good job. But exactly. So you're gonna give the worst player, the worst team in the whole league, and then want him to grind from the bottom just to get to the bottom? I don't understand the logic in that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you get on here, you got the most fucked up squad. You already fucked up on the game as it is. So you just taking more L's on top of L's.
I know how you feel, brother, because I'm struggling too. You gotta get in there and get them.
Sure, dog. I understand, man. Me and you in the same boat. We both garbage as it is. Well, half-ass garbage. I mean, eventually, yeah, you're gonna build them up, but by that time, hell, everybody else has got A plus squads. Dark side could play. Dark side could play. I mean, hey, cause I'm solid. I'm solid. I give good advice. You know. Oh man, they be tearing your ass up, short dog. Man, I ain't balling. Didn't I have some jeans?
That's a touchdown there. That shit, how you can turn your camera on, they can turn it on too. Yeah, there you go. Let's go, Shot-Town. Let's go. So who's the Vikings candidate? Is that a new guy? That's somebody that's been here. Like a new guy. Easy pick, dog. Easy pick. Yeah, with no problem. McCaffrey ran all over his head. Beat him with no problem. Ooh, that was a big run right there, boy. That was a nice run by Chuck. Chuck tried to take that to the house, too. Nice run, that boy. Can't let him hit nothing like that no more. Hey, sure, dog. Ain't getting that. I played the Vikings, dog. My tight end had a field day. My tight end ain't old Dale. I know McCaffrey did, man. I was running up. That time. I know he was bad. Like 5 motherfuckers. And still scored this year. Yeah, I got that tight end like Gronkowski now. Real shit. Good tackle. Good tackle, corner. Good tackle. Good tackle. Good tackle. That was one-on-one. That's
Oh, and another thing is, if you win like 3 Super Bowls, you need to get the hell on. I feel like you need to get the hell on. Hey, you need to lead Gridiron. Cause how does it look? You constantly winning Super Bowls, constantly in this league. This is a good league. I give it to him. Saul got his ways, but this is a good league, man. Shit, them niggas been banging since I first started playing, and ain't shit changed. Well, not me. I gotta go to this party, man, for this damn office shit. I'ma holler at y'all. Alright, so good shit, man. For sure.